knowledge born. What's the science, baby?
From New York City, it's the Russell Simmons Def Comedy Jam. With your host,
Lucky 7. Light show.
I am your DJ Kid Capri.
That's right, kid. Yo, we here. We talking big shit, baby. We talking big shit, baby. I can't help it. I'm so disgusted. I'm so motherfucking disgusted. Just thought about this weird ass shit. So it's like, yo, you got black dudes, right? All on the internet. Black power, my brother. Black power, my brother. Look what they did to us, my brother. Look what they did. They hung us. They told us they did all this, my brother. Then you got other ones. The earth is flat. The earth is flat. The Illuminati with the aluminum and the illumination with the. Then you got the other one. No. It's two wings, the same bird. It's the government. The government is trying to get us. The government. The government. Yo, let me ask y'all something. How come your boogeyman in modern time is such a bitch? And I don't mean that figuratively. I mean that literally. let me ask these so-called, because you know the females be falling for this shit too. The women really be believing these dumbass niggas. So it's like, let me figure something out. So the old evil white man, he's evil, corrupt. He's murderer. He's killer, mo dilla. He's just such a fucking threat. Oh my god, can't breathe. But he out here like a goddamn fruitcake. And what I'm seeing is, I'm seeing a bunch of niggas talking about this dude like it's a threat, like there's something to be worried about. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, bro. Something's not adding up. Something is not right. Something doesn't make any fucking sense. How are y'all afraid to come out and tell the truth about what society is turning into, what is going on in society, and who's destroying it? Why will y'all not do that? Like, why is it such a... Yeah, fuck that music. Why is it such a big thing to just keep it 100 and admit you fell sucker to a bitch? Because that's what's going on right now. And it's like, y'all need to stop dunking like information. You niggas need to stop acting like bitches, like for real, because that's all I see. That's all I see. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram is covered in bitch-made niggas, and they all get support for what? These niggas is bitches. Remember, they keep complaining. They either complain about the white boy or they talking about thug life, which ain't done nothing but destroy the ghetto and make more bitch-ass kids, because it seemed like the more gangster y'all got, the gayer y'all became. All these fucking niggas y'all listen to are damn near retarded. And then at the same time, they gay than the motherfuckers. These motherfuckers is gay. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to diss anybody. You know what I'm saying? If you suck dick and take it up the ass, it is what it is. But what I'm saying is these niggas is gay. These motherfuckers is gay, cuz. And it's like, y'all out here, you know, claiming to be scared of Mr. White Man, but white man's a fucking fruitcake. So I don't get it. Like, I don't understand it. It's not making sense to me. Maybe it'll make sense to you. But to me, y'all some weird ass niggas, because it's like, how did he become, remember, I don't believe none of this shit y'all talk. I wasn't there. I ain't never seen nobody get an ass whooping. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. I've never seen a slave hanging, beaten, lynching. Damn sure ain't no slave lynching. That would never happen because they're property. Ain't nobody hanging their fucking horse or they cow or any dumb shit like that. So that don't make no fucking sense. How did y'all fall victim to a bitch ass person? You're boogeyman. Because even in the higher ups, even when we talk about the elites, we keep talking about fruitcake hoe ass shit. So what is stopping this fruitcake from being knocked the fuck out? What is it? And for y'all, you know, that out there, you're homophobic and shit. Let me explain something to your dumb motherfucking ass. Ain't nobody afraid of no man in no goddamn dress. There's nothing threatening about that. What I'm telling you is before the 70s, that was a mental illness. How do I know that it's still a fucking mental illness? I don't know. It's a grown-ass man with a pair of nuts running to chop them off. Oh, they knew their animals. Who told you could do that? Motherfuckers just walking around domesticating animals, stopping them from natural reality. Cutting their balls and shit because you want to keep them in the house. But nobody ever said that you were able to do that. It's not your right to do that. So who gave you that idea? Who gave you that idea? And always remember, this is not a racist video. This is being honest. All these Pan-African, tough soldier-ass, thug, drug-dealing, pimping, hoe-ass niggas are afraid of a faggot. And I'm the only one out here keeping it 100. Ain't nobody dare to make this fucking video. Y'all ain't got the heart to do it. I don't give a fuck. I'm calling it what it is. I only work for the Father. I don't work for you motherfuckers on earth. And what I'm saying is because I can hear people already, oh, there's plenty of gay, black, trans. Dog, black people don't run nothing but their mouth. They're 13%. They don't even own the industry that they're ruling. They don't own the basketball industry, the football industry, the music industry, the movie industry. They don't own any of that shit. So why the fuck would I go to the sidekick or the fucking crony to make a fucking point? No, fuck them black people. We ain't talking about them. We talking about the grand poobah of it all. Oh, there's more white people here. Oh, the Ku Klux Klan. Oh, they used to hang black people. Woe is me. It's funny. The same person you talking about used to hang you because remember, it's all Democrats. The same motherfucking clique that you claiming used to be so wrong and evil and shit is running around in a pair of danskins twerking in front of third graders. How scary is this nigga? Or is it a front? Is it an illusion? Something I've been telling y'all. All this shit is fake. They put them fake psyop police murders in front of you. They paid off the motherfuckers in the ghetto to perform these fake psyop murders. Why you think Black Lives Matter wasn't feeling guilty and they didn't give none of those parents any money? Maybe because it's all fucking bogus. Oh, that can't be true. There's really a conspiracy to what? Make you suck dick? Because that's not a conspiracy. Y'all really out here sucking dick. King Von got caught on video talking about he want to suck some dick. Then there's a dude from Chicago. I just watched his video. He talking about all these niggas is down low. All these niggas is down low. It ain't just in Chicago. All these thug niggas of today are gay as fuck. These niggas is gay. A lot of these motherfuckers be getting locked up at like 18, 19, 17. You ain't never had no near not a pussy in your life. You ain't never hit no ass like that, bro. So you don't even have the customation of manhood yet. You don't even get it. So you quick to just stick your dick in anything. Say, I've never been that type. You know all these weird ass toys nowadays. Oh, the sucko-matic. Oh, look, it suck your dick like a fucking lip. I'm not into that shit. I'm not into none of that shit. And you want to know why? Because I like real authentic pussy. I've never dunked off the real cootie cat. But when you're able to substitute the cootie cat, I'm not even talking about anal sex. Some people do that shit. It is what it is, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you can look at a man in his eyes and get hard. You can look at another hairy face. Let me show y'all something. Let me show you. This motherfucker got a beard on. Let me show y'all something. You see this beard? When you can look at another person with one of these, get excited, hard on and shit. Something the fuck wrong with you. Or even worse, when you take something like this and you dress it up like a woman, like the saucy Santanas and shit like that. It's like, bruh. Not only are you a coward and a punk, but you're a bitch-made ass person. You couldn't be on the you couldn't be in the line, bro. You couldn't be in the lineup. And if you think Christ, Allah, Buddha, any of them would allow you in the kingdom, you're on dope. You can't bring that bullshit into the kingdom. The only one that allowed you to do that shit was Asherah. Or my bad, Ishtar. She's the only one that was known to change sex. Turn a woman into a man into, you know, other gods talking about that shit. Ain't no other deities on earth talking about that shit. And where does Easter come from? Mesopotamia, where white people claiming they got their knowledge from, where they start from. So what you saying? All this shit is recent with Negroes, African or American. All this shit is recent with them. Africans been around animals their whole fucking life. This is how you know that's a lie about them being gay too. Africans been around fucking animals their whole fucking life. You ain't never heard of no large accounts of fucking animal rape. Fucking lions, tigers, bears, hyenas, zebras just getting raped and shit. The Africans that are raping all the animals is just crazy. Never heard of no shit like that. Same thing with the Indians. Motherfuckers had buffaloes, rabbits, deers, all types of shit. You ain't never heard that. How me hit booty of the bear. Never heard of it. But what I have heard of, I'm not lying, I've seen pictures of the white dude holding a goat. Seen a Hindu dude fucking a tiger. It's like, the fuck? Now, I'm not knocking them, because those were all old pictures. I'm not saying it like that. I'm talking about the one in front of the show right now. The one that all of us see. When did he get so weak? Because I've been grown up. Because look, I've never even been like, I ain't gonna front. I've never even been confronted in a racist confrontation. Not in that sense where motherfucker hopping out, yeah, nigger, you're gonna die with. No, motherfuckers ain't had the balls to come try me like that, so I ain't seen it. But I've heard accounts of racism and stuff like that. I'm not gonna say that that's not true. I know what I'm saying. It all boils down to this, though. How can you let these baby boomers march in front and talk and play, and these Generation X niggas march in front and talk and play, when at the end of the day, we can clearly see this boogeyman you talking about is a bitch-made motherfucker. He's the only one. Dog, fuck it. I'm calling it. Suck my motherfucking finger. Calling it. How do you have the doctrine of discovery? How do you have people, how do you have colonialization? How do you have people coming over here telling you what you're not supposed to do? It's against the rules. And then turn around and then, let people march in the streets for riots, but you can't go to church because of some pandemic. But then at the same time, motherfuckers are fruitcake. He's not supposed to be participating in that. If this is or was a Christian nation, then he is out of order. And he should have been put in his place. Who's the only people vouching for him? Some fruitcake black people. And I understand how that happened, because he made y'all the buffer. He made y'all the buffer with that Marsha Johnson Stonewall shit. He made you the buffer. Then he put the bitch ass Barry in office, and he gave them a license to get married, when God said that marriage is between man and woman only. Dogs and cats can't get married. They can't. Fictional characters can't get married. None of that shit is real. What are you talking about? So that means the two gays and the preacher, all three of them need their ass whooped. No, we're not talking about going to hell. No. We're talking about provision. That's something that God put us here to do. We should have knocked y'all out. Should have beat y'all up. We didn't say kill y'all. No, we should have beat y'all ass. The fuck? You can't do that shit. You're breaking the rules. You can't do that. Why can't other people love? Because that's not the rules. That's breaking universal law. With left has to be right. With up has to be down. With femininity has to be masculinity. That is universal law. So it don't matter if you're in a holy book or with the universe. You can't make those moves. And how do we know it's true? Because your society will be an abomination. You'll have nobody. You'll all die of pestilence. I know a few people that are gay that caught the monster. I do. And I tell them, well, that's play a dirty game, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna come out pretty dirty. Or suicide, or all that different stuff. When did Dwight become so weak? When did that happen? When did this shit start being allowed? See, people are scared to have these conversations. And don't worry, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off because I know eventually it's gonna be called hate speech. Some dumb shit that don't make no sense. If there's no people alive who can hate speech, if no one is here who can hate speech, what is speech? You won't exist. Oh, you can cryogenically. No, that is fucking evil science. You're not supposed to do that, especially when there's an organic way of doing it anyway. And you guys, what are these fruitcakes and all these people that are backing them up keep saying, oh, I only do it organic. Only deal with organic foods, vegetables, plant life. I'm a vegan. I don't even eat meat. Okay, so everything's organic except when it comes to creating humanity. Now, when it comes to that, we can cryogenically freeze. We can fucking chop dicks. We can grow breasts. We can do all types of weird shit. Unnatural shit. But don't forget to have organic apples and oranges. You don't want GMOs. These are the same people, motherfucker. It's like y'all don't see the devil at work. This motherfucker trying to tell you he's healthy, cutting his fucking balls off. I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound very healthy to me. And seeing how humanity got this far without doing that, and when we did, it was called castration. And why did the Arabian slave masters, why did they castrate all the men? Was it because they wanted them to be women? Was that it? Did they do it because they wanted them to be women? Because they wanted to fuck them? No, they wanted them not to fuck their women. That is the point. Why? Because when you have sex, you procreate, you make more life. The Arabs took the men to work. They took the women to procreate with. And that's the scary thing about it. Like they said, the sub-Saharan slave trade was so bad that none of them Africans even exist anymore because, nigga, they worked till they were dead. And the women were raped until they were bleeded out of their pigment, and then they were dead. And that's the end of it. But that's how they were able to regenerate, you know what I'm saying, their livelihood. Because naturally, these motherfuckers is unnatural. They was going to die anyway. That's why you pale skin. But this ain't that conversation. This conversation is about when did Dwight get so weak? And how are you niggas strong not calling out 1492, Hindustan, India, 1947? How do you expect like anybody to survive? I know y'all think it's just a game and they just playing with people's brains, but how is that when motherfuckers are really getting shot? You telling me there's no bodies in the cemetery? None? That I don't believe. I've had to bury people myself. So that ain't it. When the hell did Dwight get so fucking weak? And why aren't people seeing this video as a manhood video? Why would they take it as a racist video? This is a manhood video. Y'all told me about some old evil white dude with fucking pitchforks, whips, fucking hoods on his head, taking people on boats all the way across oceans, castrating, raping, murder. Y'all told me all this foul shit. Well, dogs, I'm telling you, those are so twos and fews. The main fucking Dwight that I see is a fucking weak fruitcake bitch. It's a punk motherfucker. And here's the funny thing. That's what they said the devil was. They said the devil was a punk bitch. He's a weak ass person. I'm not calling white dude a devil. That's negative energy. I couldn't give that all to you. There's plenty of negative people. What I can say is you, in my existence of reality, and the story I was given, you are that character. You know what I'm saying? They made it you. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not dogging out, you know, I got plenty of white friends. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying it like that. What I'm saying is you are the forerunner of this nation. You cannot say that everybody's not trying to dog you out. It's white man world, it's white man society, white. Okay, the Democrats are all white men. There's women over there. Yeah, there's minorities over there, but it's all white men once again. Okay, they're the ones allowing it. I say they the ones allowing it. They the ones not putting their foot down on certain. I thought you want your son to be on the tractor or running the farms or the business corporations and all that stuff. I thought you wanted him to be the alpha male, the head runner, the leader. It all started when you let your little boys dye their hair. What they started dyeing their hair with their emo shit, punk rock star shit, started to cipher in. When did Dwight get so weak? I wonder. I do. I'm curious. Did it start with Obama? Oh, it's a black guy. No, he's not. Obama was raised in Hawaii. There's nothing black about him. What are you talking about? He's not from Chicago. That's the front. That's why nobody knew about him until he ran for president. Until he ran for the president, nobody knew who he was. That's called a plant. How do we know? Because he's kind of connected with the Clintons. It's the same Cook situation, but whatever. When did Dwight get so weak? And why are y'all so weak out here trying to fucking space ghost conversate education when you know what it is? This is the motherfucking beast that took your shit long ago. But we're not talking about individuals on the street. No, we're talking about this mythological boogeyman that y'all made up. Okay, so it's the system, right? Okay, there's only one side that's helping this lunacy go on, and there's only one side stopping it. And for some reason, your common sense hasn't kicked in, and you haven't jumped ship yet. You're still with the Democrats, still in your policies and in your way of thinking. That's why you praise the projects and all that shit. You didn't come from no projects. You had your own towns. You were segregated. There was no projects. What are you talking about? There was no projects. When you guys were segregated, there was no projects. It was just towns and businesses. Y'all had to feed yourselves. Everybody was married. Everybody was more united. It was more friendly. Ever since you went on that side, you lost suits, put on some boots, but wasn't going to work. And it makes no sense for you to say, oh, we marched for equal rights and jobs, but they weren't hiring us, and y'all didn't go back to your own towns and keep your business going. That don't make no sense. When did Dwight get so weak? They snuck that shit right past us. They let us fantasize about being thugs, running our mouth in the streets, only killing each other. Not changing nothing politically, not changing nothing economically, just killing each other. Oh, and letting the Jewish dude fatten our pockets to flaunt in front of our people. Not help, not build another Black Wall Street, not build another Colfax, not build anything. No. When did he get so weak? And why did we not see him? Look at the children. Forget that. Look at your woman. Look at your right hand. Your right hand lost in the motherfucker. Lost in the wilderness of North America. No. Lost in the wilderness. Just lost. When did Dwight get so weak? I don't know. I do know this. Somebody had to talk about it. Ghost.